This is Jason Mistrick right there. I think that's Jason Mistrick.
What's that?
I think that's Jason Mistrick.
Yeah.
Max Rock. Oh, so he's saying he doesn't have to submit to this test. Good for him.
I'm gonna go ahead and plead the fifth, and I'm gonna go ahead and exercise my right to stay silent.
He's exercising his right to stay silent. This is outstanding. This is the first time we're seeing someone flex their rights. Good for him. Good for him. This is awesome. I cannot believe this guy's standing up for his rights. So this guy has said numerous times that he is not going to submit to this test, and this Austin Police Department cop is badgering him, trying to get him to do it. He's asked numerous times if he has to submit. And the cop refuses to accept that.
Sorry, can't hear you.
Do me a favor, just go to the other side with it. I'm only gonna ask you once, dude. Go to the other side.
Other side of the square, over there.
Yeah. See that telephone?
This is Jason Mistrick. He likes to boss people around and arrest them if they don't immediately jump.
Just go over there.
Hey, keep videotaping.
We are, and thank you for standing up for your rights.
Other side of that telephone.
We're on the other side, Mistrick.
Thank you. Hey,
Come to this side, I will arrest.
I know, because you're a bully.
They're trying to get me to submit to things I don't need to.
We've
I don't need to walk the line. I don't need to do anything. He just told me I don't need to do that. He just told me I don't need to do that. He's telling me that he's going to pull something out. I need to pull a breathalyzer, but I don't have to.
You do not have to submit.
It looks kind of like they are. You have the cameras rolling?
Yes.
You're part of it.
So this person has numerous times invoked his right to not submit to any test, and the cops keep badgering him. They keep telling him that he has to stand on one foot, raise his leg. They've told him that he has to blow into a breathalyzer, and he's on numerous occasions said that he does not submit. Meanwhile, Jason Mistrick, aka Max Rocks, came over and barked orders at three of us to go stand behind an arbitrary pole.
Because the longer I sit here, the more my breath is taking, and I really need more asthma medication. Okay. You don't have that? No, I am not willing to provide anything unless you are willing to take it from me, and I am not going to do that.
So this guy's going to jail, but he was going to go to jail anyways, and at least he stood up for his rights. I wish there were more Americans like you.
Wait, why am I being arrested?
if anyone's sober and is willing to drive, someone can offer to drive them home.
It's not his fault that we didn't realize the lights are on. Like when I'm in a rural area in the day, I don't realize that the lights are on, off.
So they were driving without their lights on, which is very common when you're coming from downtown when it's extremely lit up.
Yeah, I know, but he's not drunk. He's the reason he's driving us home because I went a night out. I have an 18-month baby. My husband's employed for 8 months. He was going to take us out.
So,
If I do a nice thing,
so the designated driver has just been arrested. The designated driver has just been arrested because he invoked his rights.
but he is right. Am I right?
So the woman is telling Max Rock, Jason Mistrick, that basically the gentleman who was the designated driver did not have to submit to any test.
No. Really? No. Stop.
She wants you to leave.
No, she does not. I'm the owner of the car. I do not want
Hey,
you to
if you need a designated driver, I'll drive you home.
If you have one person on the scene that wants you to leave and you don't leave,
That's not true. That's a lie, Jason Mistrick. That's a lie.
that passenger wants you to leave.
Hey, if you need a designated driver, I'll drive you home.
I'm the
So your car can get towed.
and if someone here can drive us,
I will drive you home.
appreciate it.
I will drive you home.
Everyone in our crew is sober, and we'd be happy to drive you home. Jason Mistrick is making up lies saying that we have to leave if someone doesn't want us here.
I'm the owner of the car. I'm the owner of the car.
Jason Mistrick is now going to try
I
to.
want to be videotaped.
We're not videotaping her. We're videotaping you. We're in public.
Hide her face because she doesn't want you here.
We have a First Amendment right to be here.
She's the owner of the car.
Ma'am, I'm talking to her.
I'm gonna drive her home.
Jason Mistrick is trying to. Jason Mistrick is trying to get the passenger to say that she doesn't want us to be filmed so he can come up with some BS reason as to why he's going to arrest us.
Can someone please drive me home?
Yes. Yes.
Go home with one of you, but I will. My friend's here. And that's it.
What did Jason Mistrick say to you?
It's gonna be back because I'll approach when he tells me.
Because he's a coward.
I don't understand why. I'm feeling very harassed right now by you guys.
You see how at least one person doesn't want you here.
Well,
One does-
it's our right to be here,
Would you
Jason
like to
Mistrick.
finish for a second? I know you like to interrupt because that's.
Well, I know you like to arrest people
I'm not
under
arresting
bogus.
anyone.
All right, then leave us alone.
This lady here is fine with you here. The other one over there does not want you here.
So what? We're allowed to be here.
We're on a public street. That's fine. Okay.
Stop harassing us.
You know what? You're taking my attention away from this.
From what?
That's what gets you in trouble.
No, what gets us in trouble is hot-headed cops. Hot-headed cops get us in trouble.
Hot-headed, I'd be all over you.
No, you like just like you were with John Bush.
Stay right there. Don't come any closer. Anybody comes any closer.
I know, you'll arrest us because you're a thug.
You're right.
Exactly, you're right, you're a thug.
A little bit, yes. I feel that you will. That's my opinion. You are really close to my face right now, and I'm not.
So now the cop is harassing the female who owns the vehicle.
You're going to stick out, and you're being very intimidating. No, you're saying, I need to do this. Why?
We'll drive him home.
Would y'all like to
All-
sobriety test?
All 5 of us are sober. We'll blow into a breathalyzer.
Sobriety test. If they pass it, can you drive me home? Okay. I just talked to you and told you what I would like to do to get me home. They said they would take a sobriety test. if they pass it, they would drive me home. How is that not okay? How is your business if I know them or not? That's not it, right? Your business to know if they are sober to drive the car. Am I not right? I'm not right. Where am I wrong? Then tell me.
So this woman who owns the vehicle has already told this cop that she would be happy to let us drive her home, and now the cop is trying to find a way to arrest her for public intoxication.
That's why I'm asking you to test them. I'm talking to you. I'm just really frustrated. I'm really frustrated why everything I'm saying is not making any sense. Just tell me.
We're with the Peaceful Streets Project.
She can't hear us both talking. Also, Officer P.
Now you're in a
She's continuing to tell the cops that as long as we pass the sobriety test, that she would be happy to let us drive her home.
okay. Can y'all listen to me for 1 second? Julie, that's not your story to tell. I don't either. Listen to me though. I'm struggling with this.
So Mistrick is now talking down to this woman.
That's why I'm not
We'll drive them home. We're sober, we'll drive them home.
Let's get off of my car. Julie, I'm trying to talk to you. Just please be quiet. Can you please just be
Yeah.
quiet for a minute? I think this is 5 people at once.
Mistrick is up in this woman's face. She has said numerous times that she just wants to be driven home by one of the sober drivers with the Peaceful Streets Project.
He's telling her that she can't put food in her mouth.
Mistrick is just being an asshole to this woman. If this is about public safety, the peaceful streets will drive them home.
Hey, I will drive you home. I'm a female, and you can trust me if you're worried about strangers. I will drive you home. I will take a test for you right now.
See, this is not what protecting serving is all about. These cops are harassing these people.
I will take you home. I will take you home. I'm sober. I have 3 kids. I will take you home.
Yeah, they won't allow that.
These guys know who we are. They know who we are. They're liars. They're a bunch of bullies.
If you tell them you want me to drive you home, it's your right. I can drive you home.
You can ask for a supervisor to come to the scene. Jason Mistrick is refusing to allow, Jason Mistrick and the other 2 cops on the scene are refusing to allow the Peaceful Streets Project to drive these 2 women home.
This is the first time I've been harassed by APD.
That's what they do. They're a bunch of bullies.
Why can't I drive her home? No, these cops are just being bullies. Why won't he allow me to drive her?
Because then that would be someone actually doing something to protect and serve. And these guys aren't about protecting and serving.
Forbid they catch my rapist.
Oh, dear God. She said, God forbid they try to catch my rapist.
Did he not say 10 minutes ago I could drive her home when he was done?
The cops, all they do is lie. So here you go. This is a perfect example. APD doing nothing to protect and serve. You're going to get $183 for Southside Towing. They're asking someone who is in the car if they can drive, but they won't let us drive her. It's ridiculous. There are 5 sober people right here. She's pretty upset right now. So he took her ID.
Yeah, he told us to move, but he put us in a better place.
Yeah, Mistrick's a moron.
Put us up closer to the action that came about.
Jason Mistrick, Patrick Gaborski, Robert Snyder, Martinez, Adam Johnson, Brian Richter.
There's all their cameras.
If I try to talk to them, they say I'm interrupting them, and that if I don't stop interrupting them, I'm going to jail.
We told her if she talks to us that they'll arrest us.
They'll arrest us if she talks to us?
They said if she talks to us that we'll get arrested.
That's good.
She just said,
Cops lie. All they do is lie.
you can come here and talk to us.
You need a supervisor on the scene. These guys are idiots. A real supervisor, not a fake corporal who has emotional issues. A punk corporal. Right now, the supervisor on the scene is a guy who was caught stalking a woman.
Can't she call them?
She can demand a supervisor, but Mistrick is going to claim that he's the supervisor.
Why do you think I'm not driving?
Idiot.
Yeah. I'll see if I can hear what's good.
Hey, if this cop drives by, see if you can get his name and badge number. So just to reiterate, we came up on the scene. We're off of Augusta and 6th Street, West 6th, just near Mopac. There was a car that was stopped, a man that was out. He was refusing to submit to the field sobriety test or the breathalyzer, as is his right. He made it very clear that he did not want to submit. He said that this was America and he had that right. The cop repeatedly tried to coerce him into submitting to the field sobriety test or a breathalyzer. When he repeatedly said that he wasn't going to, they eventually arrested him. And then the 2 female passengers in the vehicle, who the guy was driving so that they could have an enjoyable evening out, they said that they would be willing to have one of us, all sober members of the Peaceful Streets Project, drive them home and the cops are refusing to allow them to do that. They gave the women two options. One, they could be arrested, or two, they could call a taxi. The taxi could take them home, and then they were going to have their car towed, even though it's legally parked. We only know one of the three cops on scene. It's Jason Mistrick. He is the same cop who stalked a woman, Kat Bleich, the fiance of a longtime liberty activist here in Austin, Texas. This episode just highlights how tyrannical the Austin Police Department is, how little they care about the rights of the people, and how little they care about protecting and serving. Jason Mistrick came over, gave us an arbitrary order to move beyond a telephone pole under the threat of arrest. And that's what he likes to do. He likes to give orders so that people can get arrested for failure to obey his arbitrary, unnecessary orders.
Can I ask a question?
Obviously not.
Yeah.
Hey, can't you get a real supervisor on the scene? Can we get a supervisor who doesn't stalk women?
There's a tow truck.
Manipulated the situation to the girl who's
Yeah.
unsafe.
She's an idiot.
When the owner of the car said he wanted one of us to
Is this why you became a police officer? To destroy people's lives? Hey, officer! Hey, officer! You just like being part of the racket, don't you? So right now, this Southside Towing is going to tow this woman's car away, even though she was willing to have sober people pick it up. Yeah,
Do anything for you.
you're still part of the racket. Do you got something better to do? $183 from this woman for no reason?
And of course he has moved all the way over there to where if we tried to get
Yeah.
over there and talk to her, we'd get arrested.
You're no better than the guy who drove the train to the concentration camps. So this woman, even though she did the responsible thing and did not drive drunk, even though she was willing to have a sober person drive her car home, and even though she was legally parked, the cops still had Southside Towing come and take her car away. So she's gonna have to pay $183 tomorrow to get it back. And this jackass who's taken her car away has the audacity to ask if we have anything better to do. just a despicable display of the police state here in Austin, Texas, and how little regard they have for people's rights, their money, their conveniences, their liberty. Hey ma'am, we can give you our contact information for the video. I'll give you my phone number or my email, whatever you prefer. Okay, so my name's Antonio Beeler. My number is 512.
How do you spell your last name?
B-U-E-H-L-E-R. My number is 512-785-3767.
They can't do what
My
they
email
just
address
did.
is Antonio, A-N-T-O-N-I-O at B-U-E-H-L-E-R-E-D.com. And we'll give you this video. We'll serve as witnesses. What these guys did to you guys was BS tonight.
They can't do that. I will take you
They
home.
badgered your driver. You repeatedly tried to coerce him into giving up his rights, even though he invoked his rights.
What was the reasoning he said I couldn't take you
Disgusting.
home?
Nothing. He just said, "Oh, you don't know them, so we're gonna babysit you. We're
They
gonna
know-
babysit you to jail, or we can babysit you to a cab.
Well, they know
So
us.
either I had to go to jail or go to cab.
They know
That's
us
the reason.
because we
So
cop
you-
watch all the time. And the
Oh no, I was raped 3 years ago. They just let him go because they didn't think I have a good enough case.
the corporal,
APD let him go.
the bald-headed
I
corporal,
gave him the name, address. I knew who it was. They let him go.
the bald-headed corporal, who's the supervisor on the scene, he stalked a woman.
Stop the woman.
I'm not surprised. He's the one who told
He's a
me.
punk.
She did.
You need to stop interrupting me. I'm gonna take you to jail.
Yeah. He also told us if we didn't stand behind this pole, he was going to arrest us. And he's arrested people before for not jumping to his orders. His name is Jason Mistrick, by the way.
And they kind of like